Hello crocheters, welcome back to Crazy Cool Crochet. This is Sylvia. And for today's project, I actually put out a call on my Facebook Crazy Cool Crochet page and asked people to send in their suggestions for what name I could use for this project. And all I gave them was the yarn was going to be pink and it's going to be a wearable. And some people did come up with some really cute ideas, but they just didn't quite fit the project. And then I got a suggestion that we went back and forth with a little bit until we came up with Dreamy Cotton Candy Pink, and it's a crochet chunky cardigan. So this is what I'm going with, Dreamy Cotton Candy Pink. And the idea came from Dolores. Thank you so much, Dolores. It was so much fun working out this name with you. Now for the materials, I went with a number 4 bulky. I happened to use loops and threads because they had the color I was looking for. The hook is an 11.5 millimeter and you'll need some scissors. And although I'm not showing it here, a measuring tape might come in handy for you because this is customizable. I'm showing it not quite as long as I was hoping, but making the crochet chunky cardigan longer is super easy. So just keep watching for the instructions. And if you want to head over to my Facebook page, the Crazy Cool Crochet page, I will leave a link below. There's actually, gosh, how many? 6,000 as of this taping. 6,000 followers out there. So join the fun. Head on over there, click the link, which is below the video in the description box that you have to open up. And in there you will find more information as far as how much yarn was used and all those little details. So we're going to start with a chain of 43. And what makes this project so easy is that for each panel, there's going to be 2 panels for the front, 1 for the back, and then 1 panel each sleeve. And for the front panels and the back panel, you start with the same chain, the same number. So for size small, it's 43 chains for the foundation chain. Now this design comes with the border already built in. So again, another feature that makes this so easy and fun, of course. Now we're going to start with back loop only slip stitches in the first 5 chains. Back loop only slip stitch. You do want to take care that you use a fairly relaxed tension for the chains because you're going to have to get that big old hook into the back of the chain, the back loop. I'm going to do that last one again because it's hard to see it. So that was 43. So in the second chain from the hook, that's the first, that's the second. In the back loop, turn this toward you. You'll see those bumps in the back. That's where you're entering your hook. Now, the first one I will tell you is always difficult and awkward. If you leave your tension relaxed enough, it should go through without too much difficulty. Now that's a slip stitch. Right there. Now again, turn this towards you. There's your chain, there's your back loop, slip stitch. That's number 2. Back loop, slip stitch, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do back loop only single crochets for the remaining chains. We're still working in back loop. And right, there's your single crochet. Just so you know, we are working in back loop only for the entire panel. However, it does go much faster and much easier with row 2 and on. It's just this first foundation row that is a little more difficult. Whoopsie. I possibly should have gone a little bit more relaxed on this single crochet. Back loop, single crochet. So just do this in every chain across. So for size small, that will be 37 back loop only single crochets. When you have completed your back loop only single crochets for that first row, chain 1 and turn. And now we will do back loop only single crochet again in those 37 stitches. So go into the back loop, single crochet. Okay, now this time you can see real easy. There's your chains that form at the top of that previous row. So you're going into the center of the chain and you're working into that back loop. So just do this for each stitch until you get to your slip stitches. Okay, now we are at our 5 slip stitches. So now we're going to slip stitch into the back loop only of each slip stitch. Slip stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me help that along there. 5. Chain 1, turn. And you will repeat with 5 slip stitches, back loop only. And then the remainder will be back loop only single crochets. Chain 1, turn, and repeat. So easy. This is what one of the front panels looks like, and you can clearly see here how that border has been working up with the slip stitches. So we're working it horizontally. We are going to wear it vertically this way. So that's the shoulder and that's the bottom. So of course we're going to need 2 for the front panel, and we will work that for 24 total rows. And this will come to 11 inches wide, and this is plenty wide enough for the size small. Remember, you've got your second panel over here. This will actually give you a drop shoulder. So if you want this longer, you will need to make a longer foundation chain, any number. So if you want 2 additional inches long, you will work with 5 additional chains. 5 will give you 2 inches. For the back panel, you chain 43, the same as for the front panels, because of course they need to be the same length. And you work for 54 rows. For the sleeve, you are going to chain 34 and work for 31 rows. If this looks like it's too short, remember the body panels have a drop sleeve. It allows for a drop sleeve, so when you attach the sleeve to the body, you've got quite a bit more from the body that is part of the sleeve. So you'll be fine. Now it's time to seam the shoulders. So you want wrong sides up. Right sides are touching each other. So you're working on the wrong side. So just remember, the right side will be where the tail of the foundation chain is on the left. That makes this the right side. There's the wrong side. Now you'll want to use stitch markers, which I haven't yet done here, to mark where you are going to end your seaming. So what you want is 6 rows remaining unworked. So that allows for the back neck. So just count your rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make sure that those are unworked. So use a stitch marker over here and over here. So now you want to attach your yarn into the cornermost stitch of both panels, and then we're going to be working with slip stitches. Okay, so insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull through both panels for a slip stitch. And you will do this until you get to your stitch marker. After you seam the shoulders, you want to seam the sleeve to the body. So you will find the center of the top of the sleeve. This is wrong side up. So you're going to seam from here all the way over there. And you can use the same whip stitch again. After you have finished seaming the sleeve to the body, and I haven't done it yet, I just want to give you the next steps. Then what you will do, again, wrong sides are facing up. You're going to seam from the bottom, along the side and under the sleeve, all the way to the cuff, and repeat on the other side. Now here is a suggestion for seaming the side work. The back strand. Do you see the 2 chains there? This is the back strand, that's the inside strand. That's the inside, that's the outside. So work the outside strand. Just pick up one and then pick up the other outside strand and do your slip stitch. Here is the outcome. So it keeps the rows going as they have been. See, one raised, one not raised, raised, not raised, raised, not raised, raised. After you have all your seaming done, we're going to finish this off with 1 or 2 rows of single crochet. Now, for the ribbing part, which is where I started, I just went ahead and did a back loop only, slip stitches again, just to keep the ribbing going. And then I switched over to regular single crochets, going this way, around the neck, and then back down, and then do your slip stitches for the ribbing. And for this, when I say regular single crochets, you're going through both loops, or both strands. Rather than back loop, you go through both strands of that chain for a regular single crochet. And there we are, all done with the Dreamy Cotton Candy Pink Crochet Chunky Cardigan. Okay, that was a mouthful. So for the border, I ended up going with 3 rows. So when you do your first row, you're working on the right side, do your first row, you come back around, chain 1 turn, go back around again, chain 1 turn, go back for a 3rd row if you can. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial of a crochet chunky cardigan. And of course I do have the original one that I came up with. with a hood, and that one is even thicker than this one, if you can believe it. For that other version, I'll try to leave a photo here and a link that you can go straight to that video tutorial. And on that one, I used a number 6 yarn. On this one, number 5. There were quite a lot of differences between this one and my original creamy colored one. If you like this, or you just like my work in general, you want to support my channel, a thumbs up is very helpful. Leaving a comment. If you didn't watch the whole thing, that is also super. That's actually the best way to support my channel, is to watch the entire video, or at least a few minutes, rather than just taking a quick peek. And for that, I would be so grateful. I thank you for watching and look forward to the next project. Bye.